Hi everyone, my name is Gadget Trish, and the number one question I get is, Gadget, how do you meet a Jackson? Now, not only this can apply to just the Jacksons, it can apply to pretty much about to any celebrity. So let me just share with you some of my tips about meeting a Jackson or the celebrity of your choice. Now, the first thing you need to do is have a very realistic plan on what you want to achieve. For example, my goal was to meet a Jackson, get a personalized autograph, picture, and a possible interview. In most cases, I did get a picture, and in most cases, I got an autograph or a personalized autograph. I definitely don't get everything I want. There are times where I get turned down, but the point is, have a realistic plan. Second step, and this is like the most easiest way to get information, join their social medias. Twitter has been a key component on how I met most of the Jacksons. And their websites. Janet Jackson has a website. The Jacksons have a website. Social media is critical on how to meet them. Now, if you have a realistic reason or agenda on why you want to meet them, you're going to need money to back that up. You're going to probably need flight money, hotel money, VIP, meet and greet package money. You might need book money if it's a book signing, but have a fund for traveling. So when the opportunity comes, your money is ready to go and you could shoot off to where you need to go. Be outfit ready. Now, with the exception of LaToya, because the way I found out about LaToya was through a freaking live talk show. I learned from the LaToya situation is to have outfits somewhat ready to go. For example, I have as many Jackson 5 t-shirts as I can find. So if I ever meet the brothers, I have Jackson 5 t-shirts. For Austin Brown, I had my Converse sneakers and I had my backpack. And I knew what I wanted to wear when I met these people after I met the first Jackson. So I know that sounds silly, but be kind of prepared. You might actually get your opportunity to meet them. If you have an item that you want signed, they may sign it, they may not. I'm just like you, a regular fan that just has a YouTube. Have your item. If the Jacksons have the time, they'll sign it. But if they don't get upset. You might get it the second time or the third time around. But be patient. Come with good intentions, good energy. Nobody wants to hear a negative Nancy. I hate to say this, but I've been to events waiting with fellow fans, and for the most part the energy is good, but you always got that one person that's nagging about something that is pointless. Here's your opportunity of a lifetime and you're focused on the most silliest, negative, minute things. Please take that energy somewhere else, because you know the Jacksons feed off good energy, so bring the good energy with you. Even though smartphones are good for pictures, nothing beats a point and shoot with a good flash. I would invest in you can get a good one for $150. Buy an extra battery. I had one too many situations. The phone had died on me, but I've always had a point and shoot. Definitely avoid professional cameras because sometimes they actually get turned away. So if you don't want to have your opportunity lost because you had some camera that looks like some paparazzi thing, just don't bring it. Bring a nice point and shoot. They're usually welcome. This is not a competition. Do not compare yourself to other fans or relatives or anything. If it's meant for you to meet them, your time will come. You might meet 1, you might meet 20, you might meet 0, but try to just focus on your particular adventure and don't compare yourself to nobody, because then it gets crazy. Avoid getting into celebrities' personal space. You don't want to just meet them and just hug them. What you should do is say, hi, how you doing? I love your music. Is it okay that I hug you? Is it okay that I shake your hand? They're expecting that kind of stuff, but it's still like really intrusive. Give them a second to say, yeah, it's okay or it's not okay. But most of the time, the Jacksons are really, really nice. They don't mind, but you just give them a moment to say yes or no. So this is the number one thing that I do that I really try not to do it, but I do it anyway. But I really want you guys to try not to do what I do. Try not to be overexcited. I have hyperventilated with one. I had cried with another. Jermaine, I want to publicly apologize for screaming and acting a fool the first time I met you. It's just, you're excited and the nerves are everywhere. And for the times that I was calmer, I'm still excited. I got my happy face on. But when I'm calmer, I find that I have a better experience inside and out. Avoid speaking badly about the Jacksons in public. I definitely had some disappointing moments. Not because of them, because you have this whole big thing in your head, what you want to happen. And sometimes it doesn't happen. You have sometimes hundreds of people wanting the same thing you want. So with that being said, don't be like, oh, such and such didn't do this and such didn't do that. You know, the media is looking for that negative press. We love the Jacksons, right? We love the Jacksons. Show love, especially publicly. Now, this may seem like common sense, but I'm going to have to share this. Hygiene is a must. Now, for those who don't believe in doing deodorant for religious reasons or medical reasons, and I understand the deodorant issue. If you don't know it, if you take lemon and lime and, take a shower first and put the lemon and lime under your armpits and let it dry out, it actually helps neutralize the odor. I'm not saying you won't have odor, but you'll have a lot less odor. And one thing that's been a pet peeve is stop comparing the Jacksons to one another. When I meet a particular Jackson, I like to talk about their music, their books, them. The whole Jackson media is like learning and discovering the Jacksons, the Jackson family, the Jackson legacy. And they all have solo albums with the exception of Tito. They all do different things and have different hobbies. Get to know who they are. They love when you take the time to know who they are. And I mean, if you want to share Michael's story, that's fine too. But I absolutely just love spending my time talking with them about them. People, do not be willing to sell your first child or degrade yourself to have an encounter with a Jackson. If you use the book signings and the concerts and all those things to meet them, you can avoid putting yourself out there to meet them. You're lucky to get 30 seconds to a good 2 minutes with them. Are you going to really put yourself out there for that? Most of them are spoken for. They have spouses. Really, it's back to my first point. Have a realistic, positive reason why you want to meet them, and this will be a better experience for both you and them. So I hope my tips help. I know it's hard if you don't live in a major city. I'm not gonna lie, there are some Jacksons I may never meet because I don't live in California and I quite frankly can't afford to go to California. But if it's meant to be, it will be. And you know what? I think in today's comments, if you can meet a Jackson, who would it be? Or do you want to meet all of them? Do you want to meet first gen, second gen? But tell me in the comment who you would like to meet and why. If you also want to go to Gary, Indiana, I would highly recommend it because it really will bring to light where they come from. This is actually the most talented family to entertainment to me because their music is classic and they bring all walks of life together and they actually just have good music. So thumbs up for good music. Alright guys, I hope this helped, and until my next post, Gadget Trish is out. Bye. Good luck.